Hi everyone, and welcome back to our US road trip.
If you're new here, where have you been? Because this is what, stop 5?
Number 5.
Yes, we have been to Miami, Nashville, Memphis, New Orleans, and now we are
Houston.
So before we start, if you are new here, we recommend that you jump to the channel, you find the Miami vlog, and you start at the start of our US road trip.
Yes.
We've had a lot of fun so far, and you can catch us up. But Houston.
Where are we staying?
Where are we staying? Yes, we're staying at La Maison in Midtown, as the sign says. Really nice, right? First
really great
impressions.
location.
Great location. The owners or the people that run the Airbnb.
Tammy?
It's not an Airbnb. I keep saying Airbnb.
B&B.
Don't I? It's a B&B.
I think her name's Tammy.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Yeah.
We're really having a great time. It's a nice homey little feel, isn't it? It's a really nice place. We've done a room tour as always, so you can check that out on our channel. But we have a big day planned, right?
Yeah, so we've missed breakfast, and we were missed because they did tell us.
Yeah, they asked where we were. Yeah. They said family feel, nice and homey.
So we are now off to go and grab some smoothies.
Yeah, and then where are we off to? Because we've actually got a big jam-packed day, right?
And then we are off to Houston Zoo.
Wow, and we are sat right by a car wash. It's going off.
Getting
so
louder.
You're not going to hear us. If you didn't hear, Houston Zoo, we're going to get our smoothies and we'll see you in a bit.
Bye!
Smoothies aren't happening.
No. So the smoothie place we wanted to go to is actually closed.
It's in a really cool little food hall. I don't know what it's called.
It must be new.
We'll try and find the name of it and throw it in as always, because it had some really nice looking places. But the one place we wanted to go to was shut. So what's our plan now?
So we're just walking to another one and hoping for the best.
We're going to walk to the zoo and on the way, hopefully, get some good food. I'm trying to convince T that, you know, the best way to start your day in Houston, Texas is with barbecue. So, wish me luck.
How do you cross this road?
Down here, okay? Come on, down there.
Are we leaving Charlie in charge of the directions?
Yeah, you always leave me.
Because apparently we're going down 2 roads at the same time. He's actually always just running off. It's such a lovely day in Houston.
Faster we get. Houston's really warm. It's nice. Not I've been here long. I'm starting to enjoy this place already.
Yeah, and it doesn't have any humidity. It's just like a nice heat.
Warmth, yeah. And we've got so much planned while we're here.
Yeah.
It's starting slow because we got up late. I think we're already meant to be in the zoo based on our original plan.
We were supposed to go to the zoo and then to a museum, and I'm not going to tell you what's next because keep watching. Down here apparently.
Huh?
Alright, well, we'll catch up when we see some more of civilization.
When we get to barbecue, once I've convinced T that barbecue is the best way to start our day, we'll see you there. Or maybe
apparently
not. What do you think? Is it going to happen?
Bye! We are in the queue.
I knew we'd get to barbecue, and you knew we'd get to barbecue, didn't you? So good.
I feel like a hippo.
So we haven't mentioned on this vlog yet, but we went out last night. It was very late night, drank a lot, so it was a bit of a slow start, wasn't it? That's why you kind of like needed food. So T's gone from like being tired and waking up to the day to now being what, stuffed?
Feeling like a roly-poly.
In a food coma. So this is why it's a bit less coming from you right now on the vlog.
Yeah.
But she's waking up. She wants to go see some animals in the zoo.
That's who should be in the zoo.
That's who should be in the zoo. Animals.
No, as in, he's ever going to see some animals in the zoo. What else are we going to see?
There's plenty of things to do in Houston. We won't have to go to the zoo, that's what we're doing.
Houston Zoo. What's the story behind why we're going? Did you choose it?
Oh, you chose it.
Oh, I chose it.
So, we've got what's called like a Houston City Pass, which is a good tip for you guys. Basically, we paid like, we'll have to check how much.
You have to share the payment.
We'll have to check how much it is because I can't remember right now, but it wasn't a huge amount. I'd say it was like $100 and something. And it gets us into 5 of the top attractions in Houston, all on the one price. So if you're going to any of the big hitters in Houston, or what we have been told to be big hitters, then Houston City Pass is the top tip. We'll put the price in the comment. No, we'll put the price in the description, as always, down below.
We are continuing on our... How long do we have left?
We have about 25 minutes to go.
25-minute walk. One thing I've noticed, people are so happy here. It's really nice. People are smiling. I would be this happy if the weather was this nice and the food was this good. It's just such good vibes.
It's chilled out and relaxed. Everyone seems just relaxed.
Yeah, it's very relaxed here. Very nice homey feel. Alright, let's go. It took all of 3 minutes for us to then decide to get a cab. Charlie is there. Oh, there's a head. I've decided to sit on the curb and wait for our cab to arrive. Hello everyone.
We are back, of course. Look at us, looking fresh. Hopefully you can tell, or not tell. I don't know if we want you to know or not, that we just had a nap.
We do want you to know.
The zoo was fun, but it's just not our kind of thing, is it?
No, I feel like a zoo is more like fun when you're a child and as an adult. I don't know, when you see the clips, some of the animals just looked quite sad.
They did look sad, and yeah, they're in quite small enclosures. And I get like when you're young, it's really like you want everyone to see the animals, understand the importance of looking after the animals, and it must be really cool when you're really young seeing a tiger and a lion and that. But for adults, don't know, it just not our fun.
No. So yeah, it was a cute little idea, and I'm glad we went. But
probably won't see many more zoos on our channel. So if you're here for the zoos.
So we just woke up from a nap, quickly got ready, and we are off to watch the basketball.
Yes, the NBA. So Houston Rockets, zoom in there, versus Washington Wizards. From everything we're expecting, the Houston Rockets should win. But if you're not new to the channel and you've watched our vlogs, you know we haven't actually watched a basketball team win yet, have we?
Yes.
So
no.
No, exactly. That's one. Anytime we've gone to watch a game, the team that we're meant to be supporting, the local team, always loses.
That has no bearing on us, so we're not going to put that negative juju there. But it is a little coinky-dinky.
A little bit of a concern. So hopefully we break that duck now and we get to see the Houston Rockets win. And yeah, looking forward to it. We enjoy basketball, don't we? It's a really nice live event.
Yeah, so of course we won't be bringing the big camera, but we'll be recording on our phones some bits and pieces. But we're hoping to have a really nice evening.
And you'll see us after the Houston Rockets have won. Yeah! And we're not late, just to let you know. We're not late. I had to put that out there.
Bye!
This is shaking so much. We've got to wear it, because we've got to be part of the team. This is going to change our luck. Managed to get some coffee finally. First bit of caffeine of the day. And we've got really good seats. We're in a special section. We're quite pleased, aren't we?
Yes. Well, hopefully it's a section we think it is.
Yeah, we think it is. We're going to try and get some food. We're eyeing up some barbecue, but we'll see.
Okay.
We're going to go sit down.
Everyone.
I was going to say morning, but we really can't get away with that, can we?
No, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Basketball was fun and they won, so we were happy about that.
Yes.
We are no longer basketball jinxes.
Well, I never thought that, but yeah.
But yeah, it was really good.
Happy to have it confirmed.
Yeah, it was really good. We had great seats. Nice little area, weren't we? We're in that little fancy part.
We didn't realise that those were the seats we booked, but it was a very nice area.
So enjoyed that. And then it's just been a slow start to the day.
Yeah.
But our last full day in Houston, we're doing
full
some
day.
cool stuff. We're still using this city pass, and I think we mentioned it the other day. I double checked, it was about $75 to get into all the different attractions. We did the zoo, now we're doing the NASA Space Center.
Yes. Don't know if you can see it.
Right behind us. I was like, give me it. So that's where we are. So we're going to do this, have a bit of fun, and then we're going off to another place with a city pass as well. You can go up to like 5 or 6 places.
Is that city pass?
Yeah, it's all city pass. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all city pass, so it's a bargain. So we're going to do that later, but we'll find out where we're going in a bit.
Well, Charlie's interested in space, so we're going to go inside. One thing to note, I didn't know Houston, we got a problem, was related to actual Houston.
She worked that out when we were booked to go to the Houston Space Center. She finally kind of put all the pieces together about why they say, you know, like Houston, we have a problem, or they contact Houston when they're in the space.
Yeah.
Because Houston.
Anyone else, if you didn't know that, like me, don't be ashamed. Put it in the comments.
What basically T's saying is hopefully someone also didn't know that, and please back her up that it wasn't just her. Shall we go?
So yeah, we're going to go inside and
Enjoy the Space Center.
yeah. We are at Kemah Boardwalk.
Yes. Looks quite fun. It is quiet, but it's Tuesday afternoon. It's like got attractions, apparently rides.
We aren't in the part
things
where
like
the rides
that,
are.
yeah.
Though.
So we thought we'd come, have a look. Like, it's included in the city pass. It's quite near to the NASA Space Center, so we thought we'd give it a little look and hopefully get on a ride or two, but we'll see. And we want some food, don't we?
Yes, please.
But this place looks pretty cool. We'll come right out of Houston.
We're right in front of, what restaurant is this?
Landry's.
Landry's.
Landry's Seafood is right behind us. And it looks really nice. Like, I don't feel like I'm in Texas.
No, it's very nice. Look at that boat. Or a yacht.
There we are. Don't get in the way of the boat.
He says as he walks right in the way.
Let's go have a look. I'm ready for this. I'm hungry as well.
Let's explore.
Yeah, let's go.
This way. Okay. I didn't even see that one.
I'm just putting it out there. I am not doing any heights today in this video,
don't
so
think
you're
we're-
not seeing me do that at all. It's not happening. You going on it?
No.
No. Not today, people.
Not today.
We've changed our minds. We want to go get barbecue. T mentioned barbecue. She said last day in Texas for us, it'd be good to get barbecue, and I've jumped right on that. So we're gonna probably go back to where we went the other day, which is the Pit Room, which is really good. That's where we're getting dropped off. As I was saying when I was rudely interrupted by the camera, I'm not a fan. The Pit Room is really good. The meat is incredible, using my word. But I'm not a fan of the barbecue beans, and I'd really like some barbecue
I
beans.
like them.
T does like the barbecue beans. But we're getting dropped to the Pit Room. I think just around the corner from the Pit Room is another barbecue place. We'll see.
No, we won't. We are going to the Pit Room. One thing about the beans, I will agree with you, they're not quite barbecue. They're more
have like-
smoky,
they're like Mexican.
smoky, spicy.
Yeah, because they have like bits of tomato in, which just
I mean, we can get rid of the tomato. I agree.
yeah. You know, if you're gonna put something in barbecue beans, brisket's always my top.
Yeah, there are bits of it.
Yeah, but I couldn't. It's one of those things, right? If you don't like tomato and there's lumps of tomato in it,
You're gonna pick up the
you're
brisket.
gonna you it's Russian roulette. You don't know if you're getting brisket or tomato, and it's just not worth the risk. But they weren't barbecue enough. Well, they did have.
Yeah, but they did have barbecue, which you could add to it.
the
if you
coffee
wanted to. Do you
bourbon
wanna try
sauce.
that?
The coffee bourbon sauce.
Can
was
I add
good.
barbecue to your beans today?
Yeah, I might do.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, so it sounds like we're going to the Pit Room. It's so good. More barbecue footage is on its way. Let's go. It's been barbecue, hasn't it, Houston?
We are barbecued out.
See, there we go. Barbecue. You're done.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Yes, hopefully you saw the barbecue last night. Our phones completely died.
Yeah.
So we just had to work our way back.
I wish we had recorded it, to be honest, because I think you guys would have been proud of us.
It was a 30 to 40 minute walk from where we were to our hotel, and all we knew was the rough direction we needed to go in. And we made it. And I have to say, walking for 40 minutes in the dark, not knowing the city, where we were, what part of the city we were in, felt pretty safe.
Can you clarify in the dark? Oh, Mum's watched this.
Yeah, well, we've done it now, so it's too late. Anyone that's worried about us walking through random city we haven't been to before at night for 40 minutes, then, you know, done.
The
It's
only
safe.
thing I wasn't safe from was mosquito bite. So otherwise,
And the floor in Houston is very unstable. I tripped a couple of times. Like, I don't walk looking at the floor, so it caught me out a good few times. Anyway, we are in our next stop. You may have worked out where it is. You've probably got a good idea where our next stop is, or where the end's going to end,
the last stop,
basically,
yeah.
of this trip. There's only one place, if you know the channel, where it's going to end. But anyway, let's talk about Houston, our time in Houston.
let's talk about the hotel.
Yeah,
Or the
sounds
B&B.
good. The B&B, not Airbnb, as I always kept saying. The B&B.
Bed and breakfast.
La Maison in Midtown is what it was called, and that's actually the full name.
Yeah.
All right. Should we jump straight in?
Yeah.
What are we going with?
Let's go with room.
Room, okay. I love how we just do a different order every time. Room, on three. 3, 2, 1, 4. Yes. Very solid room.
Yeah.
A little bit small, but it was a B&B.
Yeah.
And something to note about La Maison is every room is unique.
Yeah. that's
So
what I liked
we
about
had room 302. It was a little bit small, but we saw some of the other rooms. I know some of the like executive rooms, they were not small at
Yeah.
all. But finished really nicely. had a great bath. If it's got a jacuzzi in it, it's always going to get probably a 4 from me, let's be honest.
I really like the fact that we had balcony access. Our bed was really comfy. I really like the bathroom. I really like the finishes. Even the shower head, I really like that. So very solid room.
Going with the details there, the shower head.
The only thing I would say, which marked it down a little bit, was the lighting. The room altogether was just a little bit too dark.
Yeah, it was dark. But that's what I was going to say. If you want to know how much detail and consideration T puts in, that's it there.
You put in too.
I do, yeah, but that's just a great example. What about location? Location's a bit hard because Houston is massive. But we can go for it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
On 3. Location.
3, 2, 1, 3.
Ooh. Okay, hit me with it.
I felt like our location was quite average. Like, it felt like we were at a midpoint. I mean, that means in the Midtown. Yeah. But it did feel like we were at a midpoint, as in you could walk to a lot of things. But I don't know whether it's just that area that we were in, but it didn't feel like there was much close to us.
So I thought there's plenty of restaurants in that nearby. And there was CVS or Walgreens, and it had...
Do you know what it was? We only ever walked in one direction, because when we came back, there was actually a lot more the other side.
Yeah. For me, if you're going to Houston and you want to have somewhere that's got a few restaurants around, like a fair few options, it's got like a good half dozen bars in walking distance.
It feels very safe.
Then it felt safe. Then that's why I gave location 4.
Yeah.
So service.
Service. Yeah, cool.
On 3.
3, 2, 1, 4.5.
Ooh. I gave it 4.5, and I very nearly gave it 5, but I decided I couldn't because we didn't just. And it's not the staff's fault; it's our fault. We didn't see people that much because we were never around. We were out a lot. We were up late because we were out late.
We had a really lovely introduction to the property when we first got there. The reason I gave it a 4 is because, like Charlie said, we didn't actually make use of any of the services. There was breakfast available between 8:30 and 9. 8:30 and 9:30. 8 till 9:30, which I consider that a service, and I think that's just slightly too early for breakfast to end. So yeah, we didn't make use of breakfast, unfortunately, but they did have their menus out for us to see what would be on the next day.
It just had such a homey vibe, and when you walked in, the staff were really friendly. It was like they were your friends.
Yeah.
Which was that. I guess that's what you get from being in a B&B, and that's why I gave the service 4.5. It was just really friendly, really homey. It's like you just walked into someone's house you knew.
Home away from home, yeah.
And that's a kind of ideal. So that's why I gave it 4.5 overall.
Yeah.
On 3. I was about to say, can I give quarter stars, but I'm not going there. That's just mad.
Quarter?
Yeah. Right, okay, on 3.
You can edit a quarter star.
3, 2, 1, 4.5. Ooh. I actually think, when I'm looking back to all our road trips so far, that's the best hotel all round for me.
It's a B&B, so it doesn't count.
Well, that's the best place we've stayed so far. I think I actually just like the whole family orientated, friendly, welcoming element of the B&B, and I think that's just what sort of draw me in.
I agree with Charlie. Up until our stay in Houston, and well, how many stops is that?
How many stops? Miami. Everyone else should know as well. Miami, Nashville, Memphis, the bit in between at Jacksonville and New Orleans.
Yeah, out of every place we stayed, that was my favourite. So I think I'll bump it up to 4.5 actually.
There we go. Very nice. And Houston. What about Houston?
Houston. Do you know what? Houston to me is the same vibes as Nashville in that I don't feel like we had enough time there. It's massive.
It's so big. We did so many things, but we could have been there for ages and still felt like there wasn't.
Yeah.
For me, it's after going from like Nashville, Memphis and New Orleans, I feel like it's the first place I've gone and I've gone, right, this has got like a livable vibe.
Yeah.
Right, we'd been kind of to like a bit more party areas, well, Nashville, New Orleans. Memphis kind of was just quiet when we were there.
Yeah.
So it's the first place that we got to where it's kind of was like, wow, this is like a nice city to live in. Yeah, and it was just kind of a nice chilled vibe. We felt safe walking around, everything else. People were nice and friendly.
Yeah, people
Barbecue
would say
was good.
morning, they would talk to us. One thing I will say, I thought Houston would be a lot like Nashville. So it was actually very nice to see that. It's a completely different vibe. Still very nice vibes, but they're different. I think being from London, you think, yeah, cowgirl, cowboy city, Nashville, and Houston, but it's not.
Very, very different. It's made us it's made me want to do more Texas, and I think you said the same, right? We'd love to maybe try Austin, or maybe San Antonio, Dallas, somewhere. Anyone that is from Texas or has been to Texas, any of those places, please throw some places in Texas that you think we should visit, because it's definitely on our list. We really enjoyed Texas overall, and we want to go back and we want to experience more of Texas. So yeah, throw some places in the comments, that'd be great. But
Look.
we're at our final stop.
We are.
We're at our final stop. I'll give you a pause so if you can work out where it is. If you have any familiarity with the channel at all, you will know full well where I was going to say the name then as of the road trip, where our US road trip's going to end, and it is still, although Nashville, I've got to say, it's very close, still my favourite place in the world.
Nashville, you surprised me.
And we are in Vegas, of course. So we're ending our US road trip in Vegas. We're staying in 3 different hotels on this trip. We're staying here for a good few days.
But to find out more, you need to go and check out our Vegas.
And it's going to be good because we're not jet lagged. We normally turn to Vegas jet lagged, so we're ready to go. So let's just go. It's been great chatting to you about Houston, but we're in Vegas. We want to go out and have a good time.
We really do hope you're enjoying our US road trip so far. As always, please do like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Vegas!